100, the magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Hey, 70 Lion. Here we go. Here we go. Double tight. Double tight. Hey, 4 down. Reload. Let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, Chuck.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, yeah, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Carlson on for the point after.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Buccaneers 28, Chargers 21. Carlson set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Now Jones, a final shot before break. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Mike 51.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Let's get off the field, D. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Hey, let's get that ball.
Now back to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Hiking 18. Good. Watch the twist. Hey, check that. Street. He's checking. Crack. Hurt. Check a hot read.
Back to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
A first down carry for Henry. Sheds off the tackle, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Jones.
At the 30-yard
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! O.J. Howard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Alert, alert.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Check. Pick that.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
Buffalo 18.
Big stop. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw.
Come on.
He completes it to Nelson. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
12 brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Into the secondary past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Don't let him breathe.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Mike 51. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Mike 51. Switch out. Hey, Mike 51. Record.
Mustang 19. Check it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
With the score where it is, this was probably going to be 4-down territory if they didn't convert there. But what a nice job of working his way open, making sure he secured the catch, and setting up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing is Hurts, sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught, and the record is his. It's a touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
And now here's a carry heading left. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is caught. The fake punt works to absolute perfection, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Chargers 28.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Hurts. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup there on the scramble. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 99 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hurts. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Dragon 60. Take over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now a handoff looking right.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double
Call
up.
it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
A handoff as they run the counter play. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
You thought you had it,
and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check, crunch.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
I got you.
They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And now off to the races down the right side.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room because I just
in
delivered.
for the Buccaneers touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Buccaneers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
56, Chargers 42.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Take over.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let them know, let them know.
Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Lets it go for Nelson. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you.
Throwing Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And he will have a 1st down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with 17 seconds to play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
51's a mic. 51's a...
They're going to look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 17. And the Bucs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, they get a critical 10th win on the year with one game left to go.